What's up, fellas? I'm gonna be a little quieter today. I'm in the office, if you couldn't tell. This is my office. Not gonna have time today or tomorrow to record before Thursday night games start, so here we are. Doing it quick. Only got 4 games to cover because we had 2 bye weeks. So here we go. Let's get into it. Excuse me. Week 1 of the playoffs. Very, very interesting stuff. Shut the fuck up, phone. Both of the lower seeds advanced to the next round. So, spoiler alert, Alec and Jake advanced to the next round. Both of them the lower seeds of their matchup. So very interesting stuff. Very interesting indeed. We're going to start. I don't think I had a game of the week. I don't think playoffs needs a game of the week. So we're just getting into it. Starting with Jake taking down the defending champions, Justin Runge. Runge came into the season real hot. Started to slow down towards the end of the year. Had some tough performances this week. Derrick Henry, a historically low performance. I believe he's the first person to have 20 plus touches and less than 15 yards. So tough performance. I will say, left Joshua Palmer on his bench. Could have changed some stuff. Only lost by 13 points. Palmer had 21. Could have changed some stuff, is all I'm saying. But Jake gets the W. Jake gets the W with Stephon Diggs only putting up 8.8 points. And Dalton Kincaid putting up 0. So, if Jake wants to win next week, he's got to bring it. A lot of his... What the hell? This can't be right. This can't be right. 1, 2, 3, 4 people... Are they all out? Keenan Allen, Alexander Mattison, Isaiah Pacheco, Jonathan Taylor, were they all out? All have 0 points on his bench. Jake's going to have to figure it out for second week of the playoffs. Because I don't think 117, actually going against Eddie, so 117 might do it. Anyway, huge performance from the league lawyer, Alec. Huge performance, 170 points. That's what he's going to need if he wants to beat Chumba, right? Chumba's a big boy scorer right now. That's what he's going to need if he's going to beat Chumba. Only 2 points from Odell, too. 25 points from the Raiders' defense. Nobody saw that coming. Nobody. Left James Cook on his bench with 36 points. Christian McCaffrey put it up 40. Obviously makes a difference. John's team just didn't show up. No other way around it. Lamar Jackson had 18, James Conner had 17, Devonta Smith had 10, Justin Tucker had 12. Everybody else had less than 10 points. Just a tough break for Johnny, which you hate to see. You hate to see it after all how excited he got making playoffs after doing terrible in the baseball league. Into the consolation bracket, we're going to cover it just because me versus Brochard. This was a good game. Honestly, him and I talked about it. Consolation bracket doesn't matter, but great competition in this one. Until literally the final minute of Monday Night Football, I was winning this game because DK Metcalf had like 1.4 points until that final drive. And Brochard won by 6 points. So this was a good competition. This was a playoff game. Oh my god. Oh my god, the drama that would have been if this was a playoff game. Brochard left a lot of points on his bench. This could have been very different. Obviously, we don't really care all that much consolation bracket, but Brochard takes out the W for this one. And then the shocker, Connor gets his second win of the year. 103 to 1 win over Team Wallach. Connor getting that W. Honestly, technically speaking, let me look at this. Week 14, Connor was the lowest scorer, wasn't he? Oh no, Chumba was. Chumba was the lowest scorer. He's lucky he didn't play this week. So obviously he did not do a chug, but not affecting. But my thought was going to be that chugs should not impact the playoffs because that just wouldn't be fair. So yeah, now we got Eddie, the number one fraud, going against the, what seed is Jake? The 5 seed Honey Badgers, 12-2 versus 7-7. Jake's been the better team though. Jake's put up more points. Eddie's got a lot of lucky wins. No way around it. So Jake could win with 117, but I think he needs to shore his team up. Eddie has put up like 140 or something. So I think that Jake needs to step it up. And then I think that these two matchups are the most interesting that we could get. Obviously, whoever went up against Eddie has a chance because of Eddie's fraud claims, or the claims against Eddie about being a fraud. But I think Alec might have the best chance against Chumba in terms of point scoring. Alec's team, yes, Alec sometimes has very low scores, but 170. Like, his team has that potential, and obviously Chumba's team does too. If Tyreek doesn't play again, I think that's huge. Chumba really got lucky with Tyreek not playing in the week that he had a bye. So, huge things could happen here, but I think these are the best 2 playoff matchups we could have hoped for. Then we have Rungy and John playing in the winners consolation bracket, and then it's Brochard versus Connor, and then myself versus Griff to wrap up the consolation bracket, the biggest losers. So that's the recap. Sorry for my creepy whispering. I'm not trying to be seductive. I promise. Maybe for some of you. Some of you could get it. That's the recap.